Hi, I'm Andrea from Eat, Drink, and Bake with Andrea, and today I'm making some black bean vegetable soup. I was looking through my refrigerator and my pantry, and I have some organic canned black beans, which I've rinsed and drained, and I actually had some zucchini, red, green peppers in the refrigerator, and of course my standard garlic and onions. So I'm going to throw this all together and make a quick black bean soup. Now, I started my onions going. You want to put your onions and garlic in the pan, in the pot, and you want to cook it until they're translucent. And they pretty much are at this point. I cheated. They were cooking for a while. Now, I'm also going to add the rest of my vegetables, the zucchini, the red and green peppers, and my carrots. Okay, and I'm going to mix that up. And by the way, I have probably about 2-3 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. Okay, so we're going to mix that up a bit and let that cook. And usually the whole process of doing your vegetables is about 5 minutes. You want to just saute them up until they're tender. While that's happening, let's just talk about our ingredients, the rest of them. We have our black beans that we talked about, and I'm using chicken broth. I have about 6 cups. You want to use about 4 to 6 cups, and the beans, 2 cans. Now, I also add some liquid smoke, which adds a really nice flavor to black bean soup. And I'm going to put some chipotle pepper in, and I have my cumin, and of course, salt and pepper. So those are the basic ingredients that I like to use. And of course, the star of the dish, cilantro. Incidentally, I try to keep those types of things like cilantro, parsley, basil. I try to keep that on hand because those are things that I use in so many dishes. And if you find that, you're concerned that you might not use it in time, it starts going bad, you can freeze them. I wash them well, dry them in a towel, put them in a plastic bag, and I freeze those kinds of, herbs. And they really works well in recipes. So that's just a tip for you. So lots of times we get a big bunch of it and we don't use it all the time. Especially basil. It doesn't really last long. Okay, so this is looking good over here. Now we're going to add our black beans. Okay. And give that a stir. And again, we all miss this at home when you're watching a video. It's just those fragrances that fill up the kitchen. Okay, it's just really, really nice. Garlic and onions and, really nice fragrances going on here. Okay, so at this point, get that ready. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of liquid smoke, okay, and some spice. So here's our chipotle pepper. You got to be a little careful with that. And the way I feel about heat in dishes, I like a little bit in this dish, but I always put things on the side for people that like a little more heat, a little spicier. So, we leave that up to the individual. Okay, and our cumin, big part of the dish. And we're going to add some salt. And I like a little extra pepper. All right. So let's give that a stir. Toss it up. And now for the stock. Okay. It's actually chicken broth. This one isn't homemade. I bought it at the store. All right. So what we have here, there are 4 cups of chicken broth in this soup. Didn't use the other 2. Okay, I'm going to put that on high. And what's going to happen at this point, we're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to bring it down to a simmer and let it cook for about 30 minutes. This is a quick soup. So 30 minutes will be good. At that point, you want to taste it, adjust your flavors. If you need a little more of this, a little more of that, that's all good. And at the last minute, what I will do is I'll put in the cilantro and mix that in maybe 5 minutes before it's done and let the flavor of the cilantro kind of immerse through the soup. And that's it. Now, some people just like it the whole bean, which I kind of do, but I've also seen recipes where you can actually use your masher and mash some of the beans, or you can even put it in the blender and make it more of a pureed soup, or you can do half the soup pureed, add it back to your pot, and that kind of makes it a little more rich, changes the texture. It's kind of a personal choice. So do what you like on that. And what I'm going to do is my next video will show you the finished product, and I will post the recipe in my bio. So until then, get in the kitchen. There's no edits on this video. Get in the kitchen, start cooking, enjoy yourself, spend time with your friends and family, and soup goes a long way. And listen, it's great to serve it with rice, extends it even more. Enjoy, until next time.